Regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. His kick is good. And the Dolphins get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. To throw on 1st down is May. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's May again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Let's go. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. May to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. throw again is May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on third down is May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And they're gonna bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. To throw now, May. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, New England.
It takes a special coverage defender, Mike, to be able to get up there and play in your face, man coverage, and then be able to defend you all the way down the field. The key is you have to get hands on. You want to get up in his face and play press. That's fine. You have to slow his release down and not let him get so deep downfield for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Second down and 8. Throwing is May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he will go all the way. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Let's go now.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Achek.
Good shit, bro.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Third down coming up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami.
Let's go.
A run up the middle with Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Once again, it's Achane. Now a loose football. One of the Patriots has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
May to throw on second down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Ready. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He coughs up the football. One of the Patriots has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Stevenson. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. Here's May. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. Come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the Patriots will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Let's go now. Go.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. Here's Stevenson. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Let's go. Buffalo 18.
Now, May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That one caught by Smith. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down. Back to the air one more time. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Off he goes. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football.
GG's, bro.
23.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Set. Cougar 19. 18 rapid. 18 rapid.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
Here we go. One final play. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And that's now 4 victories in a row. as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm